Hello guys, this is Frank from In the Footsteps of History. Wanted to cover a couple of things since here recently there was some discussion on several sites about Hitler's DNA. And that subject was brought up by a couple of people. Erik Dorr from the Gettysburg Museum recently made a video about his attempts to do some tests for the DNA of Hitler. They had a cloth that came from the bunker where Hitler sat, apparently where he had committed suicide. I believed that Erik's personal opinion on the DNA was he just wanted to prove the fact that Hitler died in the bunker and didn't escape. I believe that's how his DNA testing for Hitler was coming about. In regards to that, they were able to do some tests and they were able to confirm that that blood was Hitler and it was his DNA. Through other sources, they were able to discover that. My interest is Erik actually sold a couple of products to me over the years, and I believe that they have DNA involved with it, and I'll cover that here in just a minute. One of the items I got from Erik was a uniform brush, a silver uniform brush that belonged to Adolf Hitler and was recovered on May 4th, 1945 by a Lieutenant R.B. Cross of the U.S. 3rd Infantry. Lieutenant Cross is also the same person who pulled down or retrieved Hitler's flag from the Berghof that was in the pole. And this here is the actual uniform brush that belonged to Adolf Hitler that was retrieved by Lieutenant Cross. Okay. After having the uniform brush for a while, I decided to do some investigation. I started thinking, hey, uniform brush, I wonder if it had any hair in it. And lo and behold, it does. And as a matter of fact, it has a ton of black hair and some white hair, possibly a dog, in the bristles. Okay. I'm going through some pictures right now, and in there you can see the black hair real deep in it. Now this is all over, front to back, of all the hair bristles. So that's quite a few. That's a lot of hair. My thought process is that's Hitler's DNA, if that's Hitler's hair, which it should be. Look. The irony is, about a week or two ago, I was watching a video stream of Hitler's barber, and Hitler's barber's name was August Vollenhaupt. And he cut hair from Hitler for many years. And apparently he gave some hair that he retrieved in some manner to Irvin. Apparently, David Irvin sold hair to Channel 4 News in England, and they were doing some sort of DNA test also. So, if they have hair from Hitler and I have hair from Hitler, then they might be the same DNA, right? I have done a lot of research, and to be honest with you, you cannot find anything talking much about Hitler's hair. And if Irvin had a clipping of Hitler's hair and sold it, imagine how much this uniform brush has in it. And that's a lot. And this is an actual uniform brush retrieved from the Berghof by a Lieutenant Cross from the 3rd Infantry Division. Like I said, I retrieved this item from Erik Dorr some time ago. Never thought about it until I saw his video with the DNA. And while we're on the subject of DNA, I want to talk about the possibility of having Hitler's fingerprint from a sealed document that was given to Otto Meissner back in 1938, dedicated to him from Hitler. This was a gift, and this is a sealed photo signature dedication, and it has several spots for fingerprints. And Hitler is well known for holding his fingers awkwardly while holding the paperwork down during a dedication or signature signing. And this is 100% a signature fingerprint. So this is a high probability of being Hitler's fingerprint. Here's a sample of Hitler signing a autograph, and notice his finger and his other thumb that holds the paperwork down. And again, here he is signing paperwork. Notice how his left hand is far out of the sheet, being held down by his thumb and his finger. So that fits right in line with the fingerprint that I have on my dedication. So now, I know you don't get DNA from fingerprints, but they can hold on to DNA, is the way it's described. They can hold on to DNA after contact is made. So what are the chances? DNA from hair, from uniform brush, possible DNA from a fingerprint transfer. Thoughts?